Ladies and gentlemen, I would be lying if I said version 43.2 is something I've been looking forward to the most in the recent past, but that's simply not true. Version 42 is absolutely gigantic. 43 I was really looking forward to, but with that said, 43.2 couldn't come quicker. Amazon is the tried and true way of shopping for anything you need or want at the lowest prices. Support the channel at no cost to you by doing your Amazon shopping through the link in the video description. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a patch note review video. I am Sylphin, where we're going to take a look at version 43.2. So guys, I haven't perused for it, so if this is a little bit more informal than usual, my apologies. I wanted you guys to have my honest reaction. Seriously, I wanted you guys to get my honest reaction. So let's get right into it. 43.2 release notes. We're actually going to read this because I hope that they give some good feedback, some good justifications for what they have done. The Model Horizon update was released version on September 21st with a major overhaul to the core Paragon experience. It's very important that we know that you all think of the new update and the changes that came with it. So just the different style of game that they're going for, all that kind of gameplay stuff. We encourage you to share your opinions, suggestions, and any feedback on the official Paragon subreddit and the Paragon Discord. We've taken major steps towards a much more polished Paragon experience, but we still have a ways to go, a long ways to go. Help us improve what we have already built and let us know what you have to see in the future. Absolutely do that, ladies and gentlemen. Please go and give feedback. Do it constructively. Your emotions are valuable. Yes, they are. Emotions are always what is expressed first, and you can always get a good read on emotions in this context. What they really need is good ideas, good thinking, good justifications. That is what is really valuable. So we have a skin, Rising Flame Kwong. Radiates the power of the heavens through his new skin. How prompt. They're gonna ride the Kwong train. He's in every match of mine anyways, so it's a smart business move on their part. Release a Kwong skin when he has like 100% pick ban rate. Let's just be honest. So Fengmao Reaping Dash description updated more clear. Cape Steel, a new emote. Oh, nice. Nice. I'm going to look forward to that one. Minor facial animation adjustments for Lieutenant Bellica and Greystone Makeway. Visual effects were absent after respawning if Greystone died while Makeway was active. Good little bugs there. Okay, cards. Oh, okay. Polish and bug fix. Finer playthings. No longer grants vision of enemy minions. Alright. There's kind of no very limited value to that, I guess. So that's fine if that's fine if you ask me. Thorned Yomi will no longer draw tower aggro if damage is dealt to an enemy hero while in tower range. Oh boy, interesting. Okay. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. Whether a tower is meant to deal damage to you, I think is based on intention. I would think, you know, I intend to use an ability on a hero in the underneath the tower. That ability, that basic attack hits, I should take damage for it. Whether that intent was like maybe, you know, I meant to hit minions, but enemy hit. You're using an ability or a basic attack in a tower. I kind of like that. With Thorned Yomi, I don't know. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think of Thorned Yomi, the tower aggro. I think that's kind of fine. To be honest with you, I think that's kind of fine. Playlord Malik and Woundseeker Blight effects no longer stack. How do you stack Blight effects? So just the healing is reduced even further. Good. Really, that's a broken gameplay mechanic. Broken gameplay mechanic. Reduce that. So Unstable Cyborg. Oh baby! Reduced ability damage on activation from 125 to 65. Yes. Okay, there we go. Okay, so woohoo! Okay, all right, math time. Well, there's not really much math to do here, but what is that? Yeah, 48% DPS decrease. Yeah, 125 times twice a second. Because let's face it, You were focused down as when you had Unstable Cyborg because you were just that dangerous, and people didn't care if you had Unstable because you were just going to kill everybody, so they had to focus you down and accept their losses anyway, so you were dead anyways. 250 DPS, now 130. Absolutely, that is fine. Honestly, that is fine for me. 130 DPS, you know, 250, that is what, like a squishy carry. That's a sixth of their health. Like in 6 seconds they'd kill themselves. Armor and all that stuff. But now 125 DPS from Unstable Cyborg. You know what? Absolutely okay. And you know what? The basic armor reduced for freaking 47. Guys, 47. Let's do some more math. 47. Even if you had no basic armor on at all, 47 DPS, 47 basic armor is 32% damage reduction. 32% damage reduction. Okay? That is a lot. 32% damage reduction just from Unstable Cyborg. That's just absolutely bonkers. Instead, what is it? 26% damage reduction? That sounds much better to me, to be honest with you. And the power, reduce the power. There is an underlying issue, but in my honest opinion, between tanks, bruisers, brawlers dealing too much damage. There's too much power, damage, potential on tanks, brawler, bruisers. You have to have that teeter-totter damage, tankiness. You have to have that teeter-totter. You cannot have both. If you have both, the teeter-totter is a little bit more, in my understanding, it's more of a three-way teeter-totter between control, damage, and defense. If you want both damage and defense, you cannot have crowd control. If you want crowd control and damage, you cannot have tankiness. If you want tankiness and control, you cannot have damage. It's still an issue. This helps at least. So Unstable Cyborg looked like it's gone. Does that change the meta? Not really. Unstable Cyborg will just be replaced. I mean, who knows what? Honestly, and it just came to me the moment I stopped saying that, is going to be replaced with one of the tribe. One of the tribe to get 88 power when you're grouped up. Yeah, so I think honestly you're just going to see people use the same decks. Just take out Unstable Cyborg instead for one of the tribe. And there you go. So that's it. Thank goodness. Gems, Relentless Pursuit description updated to more clearly describe the gem's function. Will no longer draw tower aggro if damage is dealt to an enemy hero while in tower range. Damage return. Good. I think that helps with the intent, right? Damage return, damage auras are really hard to do. I think, you know, that makes it more clear with your intent, right? I intend to tank this tower, therefore I use an ability or basic attack on enemy hero while I'm under tower, so I can tank it. Whereas otherwise, I don't, right? And then I kind of, you know, if I don't want to tank it, then I'm not going to tank it. I'm just going to focus. So I think that helps with intent. Although, you know, there's still the whole issue of dealing damage to people while you're under tower. So, map. Towers. Early game bonus armor now exists on all towers and inhibitors rather than just tier 1 towers. Huge, gigantic issue, leading to tier 2 towers getting taken down sub 10 minutes. Absolutely ridiculous. And that is huge. That's amazing. Honestly, I would have tier 2 towers and inhibitors have more scaling, more health, honestly more damage to be honest with you. Well, probably not that, but honestly more health. It should be harder to take down a tier 2 than a tier, I don't know. Again, I'm not a crazy trained developer or anything. That's just my ideas. That's good. Tier 2, there have definitely been a few times when you start hitting a tier 2 and you're like, it's weaker than the tier 1 ? So There you go. Fixed an issue that prevented tower kills from granting gold to a team if minions last hit the tower. Yes, I think I did notice that a few times when I made sure to last hit, and maybe I did or I didn't, and I didn't get the gold, and I was like, question mark. Fixed an issue that caused players to become stuck on the wall behind the white camp in the dusk left jungle. Behind the white camp, there is a spot off the gold buff. If you kind of just barely jump off, there's a spot there you can get stuck with. Fixed a collision issue on the Dawn side mid lane. Left a tier 1 tower wall. Heroes capable of jumping high could get stuck. Good. Fixed a I think that's what the... Is that what they're talking about? No, that's not it. Fixed a collision issue on the... yeah, so a whole bunch of collision issues here. Good. We're fixed an issue which granted players vision of an enemy when looking through a wall. And fixed an issue which caused turrets to remain visible after being destroyed. That is good. UI, the cost to unlock growth totem has been fixed. It is now set to 7,500 reputation. Wow. As if that would have helped with the meta too. Critical health overlays have been removed from replays. Yeah! It was when you went into replay, you had the red eye effect, which was really annoying and hard to cast, really. Especially because, actually yesterday, or the day before, I noticed it wouldn't, no matter what, the previous methods of fixing it didn't help. So, Loot Crate, monthly Mega Vault, store content, all that's done, and there you go. Okay. A bit of an emergency patch. That's kind of what it feels like. Good business move with Kwang, I suppose. That's gonna help. It's just gonna be replaced with one of the tribe. Honestly, I mean, Unstable Cyborg does a ridiculous amount of damage, so I don't know. Maybe that's enough for people to start using other things. But one of the tribes really good, guys. Really good. Like this, yeah. As long as you're with people, as long as you're with probably 2 to 3 other people, won the tribe probably through your abilities and basic attacks as people that would have been using Unstable Cyborg will probably give you almost the same damage, but Unstable, the power from this too. So you're not as tanky, but I mean, honestly, you have enough, you probably have enough agility anyways. So like that's, I don't know. Let me know down in the comments, guys. Do you think that's enough? Actually, this is actually much more exciting than I think anything. Well, Unstable Cyborg is definitely really exciting, but this is crucial. 25 minutes. Games, it's almost too short. Like a 35, like a solid 35. Games right now, like a solid 25. If it was a solid 35, I'd be like, yeah. Like it feels good. Like 30, 35, you're like, okay, the game can end now, and I would be happy. Losing, as long as it's a good loss, or like a win, I would be happy. But it's just like 25 is just like, you're like, it's almost like there should be another chapter in the book, and you're just like, ah. So there you guys go. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. I hope 42.3 is a big one. I hope there's a new hero. I hope some big things happen. I hope this month has to be big. For the Paragon community, it has to be big, and I really hope it's delivered. Patreon allows creators to offer their fans a way of supporting them and what they do. With flexible and painless payment options, anyone can support their creator for as little as $1 a month. If you would like to help me do what I love, check out the link in the video description to learn more. So, ladies and gentlemen, please like this video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it, share it with the community on Reddit or anything for... I would really like to get people's opinions. So please do that if you would like. And of course, guys, subscribe. If you guys like this content, especially if you found it useful, please subscribe so I can do it for you in the future. I think I'm going to tweet out a picture of my October content schedule because, oh boy, there's a lot. So, and of course, guys, check the video description for a link to my website, for all my decks, all business kind of things, merchandise store. You got a cool t-shirt like this, and meet me at TwitchCon. And of course, my Amazon affiliate link is down there as well. Until next time, like always, guys, stay optimistic and positive.